World Class Tony reporting live with another YouTube video. And I know you may be watching this right now and may be thinking, what is this? Is it a vlog? A day in the life? Is it the face reveal we've all been waiting for? Well, not quite. And besides, I happen to have a face only AM radio could love. Now, moving on to the topic of today's video, can an iPad replace a laptop for a programmer? Well, let's get into it. Now, this has been a topic I've been extremely interested in since the iPad first came out, really. Would Apple ever give us Mac-like power in an iPad form factor? So the first thing I'm doing here is heading to one of my favorite stores called Daiso. If you've never heard of it, it's really like a cross between Dollar Tree and Sharper Image, but with a Japanese twist. So, I'm heading over to pick up one of these iPad stands. And the iPad that I'm using is just the basic plain Jane A11. The base model. I'm basically a throw on from Verizon so long as I pay for data. And, Daiso is a great place to pick up some accessories for it because you can get these, these clamps and these stands for about, $4 to $5, $6. When if you go to any other store like a Best Buy, you'd be paying 2 times, 3 times, maybe 4 times the price. And the reason I compare Daiso to Sharper Image is because you never really see these unique form factors anymore in accessories. Now, getting into the main crux of this video, can an iPad replace a laptop or a desktop as a programmer? Long story short, it depends. And while that may not be the answer that you all are looking for, let me use myself as an example. I myself am an app developer, and when I made eulaexpert.com back in 2023, I created it entirely using an original Microsoft Surface Go that only had 4 gigabytes of eMMC memory. This was possible because I used Bubble.io at the time in order to build my application directly through their website. But the main reason I used Bubble to build my web application at the time wasn't because I only had 4 gigabytes of memory. It was because that was all my skill level as a programmer would allow me to use at that time. Even till this day, Bubble.io is the only software I know how to use in order to bring to fruition a full stack web application. Does this mean I'm not a real programmer? And this right here is the main point of this video. I really want a Mac Mini so that I can build native Swift UI apps. There's only one problem with that. Even if I did have a Mac Mini in my possession right now, I wouldn't know how to use it. And this is where the iPad comes in. While you may need a Mac Mini or M1 with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM in order to properly run Xcode, you don't need that much power to learn the language itself. The concept that I'm alluding to here is one that author and computer scientist Cal Newport refers to as techno-selectionism, or the idea of making technology earn its place in your life. As you guys can see, right now in this video, I'm still using Microsoft Copilot in order to assist me in understanding basic LeetCode problems. And there's really no shame in that for me. With only the base iPad, I'm able to create seamless mobile office setups and still have enough power with 6 gigabytes of RAM to study Swift UI using the native Swift Playgrounds app. I personally told myself I will not be buying an M1 Mac until I first complete the entire Swift UI Playgrounds course because my goal is not just to feel like a programmer, but to actually become a programmer. Now, obviously, one's opinion on this matter depends on what exactly you consider a programmer to be. But what do you guys think? Have you had any success replacing your laptop or desktop with an iPad? Let me know in the comments. And thank you all for tuning in once again. This is World Class Tony signing out.